When I'm working on pieces of armor, I'm always having a pattern made out of art paper, then I cut the pattern in thin paper that I use also this kind of paper for make the patterns for piece of garments, and always use also, as you see, magnets. I always use magnets, that way I can leave the pattern correctly stuck on the iron, and that way I can have something correctly draw, as you see on the steel, and then it's very simple for me to cut it. And also what I do is I always keep the border there that large when I draw it, because it gives me the imagination for roll the border. To roll the border, when it's very simple like this, I just use this as an indication. That way I cut outside and I roll around the inside here. Well, then I cut those two pieces, and after I cut them I'll come back and show more. Back in the workshop, yes, I think every piece is needed for the shoulders, and also for the chin guards. I start to form one, and start a bit also to form the shoulder blades. And well, next step will be to try to fit this part that I'm working on with the second half, which is there. A little step by step for this. Everything first have been cut. You see there, just rough, and then I trim everything. I make everything as smooth as possible, and then I start to form the middle. So start that and then end up like that. Well, it's not final, it's just a work in progress, but first flat, then like that. Okay, next steps, I said this workshop. I did some edits, you see, on the parts that I've been working on lately. There is the beginning for the shoulders there. Perhaps I will have to cut them a bit to shorten them. I'll see. Something that I can edit anyways. And the chin guard are far better, but also far from being finished. And next is to work on this part, which was at first, well, this is the very beginning for this part here, and so I have to transform this flat thing into something much better, something suitable for an armor. And something good is that I did a bit take back the habits of hammering steel. I still feel quickly that I need more practice, and also better tools. Sometimes there is that thing that you feel, you see that you miss something, and when you saw people working on armors and you saw the good stuff they had. Well, you feel a bit like a poor peasant in his barrack. That's all for the time. A little trick about how I proceed. I'm using there, you see, magnets. Those little thing there. They are magnets. And you see, you can see that it holds there the pattern, which is made out of paper. It holds it perfectly, and that way I can draw as I want around the pattern. I'm doing this here when I have to redraw the border, because you see, after cutting, well, it could be worse, but after cutting sometimes to remove big parts of the line I did draw. So I want those lines to simply have a perfect edge to make something clean, and sometimes I have to redraw. Sometimes I don't have, but this is what I'm doing now. And when I've just cut the piece of metal sheets look like this. See, border, it's quite clean there, and it's not finished. I have still to trim it much more. And when I want to roll the border, I have to let something large enough on the side, and I'll be doing another line around, a clean one again. That way I trim it correctly, and then I can roll the edges. Those three parts there will be for the shoulders, as those two big pieces there. Back in the workshop, and this is what I did recently. The shoulder protection, the pulled ones, as some said. It's not yet finished, of course. Well, as I'm a bit in a hurry, first of all I will assemble everything together, see how it goes, how it sticks together, and then I will see how much time I have left before I have to take a train and go to Japan Expo for the contest. So this is how it looks. It's 1mm steel for those there, 1.5 mm for the central part, 1mm for the fourth part there, once again 1 millimeter, 1.5, and 1 millimeter again. Well, this is all for that time. It's not bad so far, it's not bad. Well, see you for the next step.